this time. Hey, it's Larry Nemecek. We are live here. I don't know who's going to see this. Don't shoot me. The Star Trek Day picket, the big theme picket for Star Trek here for the Writers Guild strike, is basically over. It was from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time, which means we're out of it. And as far as like a typical picket site around LA and in New York, it's gotten calmer. We're here at the storied old Paramount gates there, and you can see that there's picketing happening. They're on the lights, and we've got people are still honking in support. We've got picketers both ways, and the sign-up tent is back behind me. There's tons of donated donuts and snacks and waters and all kinds of things to drink back there to sign in. But from 9 to 12:30 going on 1, this place was so packed. So don't shoot me because I didn't go live. My strategy today was not to worry about live, but shoot lots of photos and lots of video. Because it's the only way you're going to understand, as we've been talking all morning when we had a moment. Star Trek is one of the few franchises, that has been around so long, 55 years going on 60, and most of it TV, all the honkers are still here, and the picketers are still here, that, I mean, I could turn back around this way and see. The only Star Trek I think is still going on is Ira is right back here talking to an old colleague, veteran colleague, I should say. I've said my goodbyes to him. Most of the Trek, all the Trek hoopla has passed on, but lots of, the amazing thing was all these eras of Star Trek people, and nobody really got it. I was waiting for this. So David Gerald was here, repping original series. We lost Harlan since the 07 strike. By the way, here you go. I know I'm backwards. But I found, oh, here we go, yeah. Let me just do this. See? And there we go. I'll turn back around this way too. No, I was waiting for all the eras of writers. We had live action, we had animation. We had Next Gen, DS9, Voyager, Enterprise, Discovery. Oh my God, how we had Discovery people. And Picard, and Strange New Worlds, and even a couple of folks from Academy. I was talking to the writer's assistant from the room for Academy. Now look, Alex Kurtzman was here. So he's counting for all those shows. But it was amazing to watch. I was watching Chris Black from Enterprise talking with Henry Alonso Myers from Strange New Worlds, because they both worked together on Ugly Betty. And, you know, so we've got people here that they're in our Star Trek boxes, but they're writers, and it's a small town, and they work together. And then you had the younger writers. There's another bus driver there, LA school bus going by. That was your big honk just then. That's the public support. And just getting to talk a lot, but then a lot of actors. I mean, Jonathan and Jerry Ryan were here. Jerry and Rebecca. Sirach is down here. Armin, who long-time union activist on the negotiating committee for. There's Ira right there. And Armin, Anthony Montgomery. I saw a lot of people couldn't be here. They were out working or out of town working, but a lot of the actors were here, and even a few crew people. The Kudas were here. Who else? Let's say Denise Crosby. Yeah, lots of folks. But they actually, I had this idea to try to get a family picture, which was insane. And so there was an attempt to do it. We were on the Paramount trying to use that side of the gate and the step. It was insane. You hear that? There were at least 120 people packed in. Most of them writers, but an awful lot of star power actors there. Oh, Ethan Peck, also from Strange New. Well, anyway, I'll get the. I took a ton of video and I took tons of shots and selfies, but just really fun moments, things you would never see. Maybe if you're in the green room of a really good convention, but this was 150 of the backstage, people putting shit together, and a few actors sprinkled in, but not too many actors, right?
They smashed in the side.
Oh no. Welcome to Hollywood. That was live. Okay. Well, damn, okay. The magic of live theater. There you go. Anyway, it was an amazing moment, and a lot of people got it when you'd see Prodigy and Lordex folks mixing it up with and generations. All the younger writers talking to the next gen, the S9 Voyager folks, and and people having their first chance. Some of the concurrent shows having no chance, and the pandemic making it worse, and being bi-coastal, LA-based, but still bi-coastal. Anyway, it was an amazing morning. So no, I didn't go live during the heat of the event, except for the Ira Bear crime report there. That's it. Anyway, I did want to do a live. I just didn't want to take time. It was intense. You'd be in the middle of selfieing with somebody, drop it to turn around and selfie with somebody else. And there's a fan here, dressed as an LA fan who came by. There were a lot of fans here supporting. And of course, a few fans and selfies, but it wasn't out of control, so it was okay. But at the end, the fan wanted to, said, can I get a selfie with Dr. Dre? After it was kind of all over, which was made my day. But it was really good to talk. And a lot of people you're following on Twitter and never have a chance to talk to either live. So, and a convention would never be like this. I got to meet Maya Virigo, who's a director. I think the only director I saw today. Coming to see what several writers and directors had the same agent, and the agent brought all their people over because they had Trek connections. And there was a little bit of networking going on, but it was really more like a oh my god, and selfies of selfies. And meanwhile, the regular writer picketers were trying to get through and do their picket, and everybody else was doing a good job of walking too. But it was just hard. You had your sign up until it was selfie time, and then signs down. But it was amazing. Anyway, I shot a lot of video and took tons of pictures. And there was mainstream media here. ABC7 LA had trucks, and they shot some. I don't know how many news folks were here shooting stills and video, but there were some. So you may see some of this on your legit, online. You'll see things. So we're going to work with this and try to put something together with the video. Just some B-roll atmosphere I shot, and then I did do some wandering, and people wander into the picture. Kind of amazing things live. And of course, the picket line going by, that happens. I can't even remember everybody that's been in my camera frame the last 3 or 4 hours. And there you go. Honkers in support. So I'm going to end this now. Just nothing especially newsy here, especially Ira's misfortune. But there you go. And I'm on YouTube live, so get used to that, kids. Help those YouTube numbers. One more scan around down by the headquarter tent. Back there. Folks behind me, did you see the array of signs? There was a good sign. The new is wearing off a little bit. I'm gonna walk. The new's wearing off a little bit. Let's flip this around. So there's blank signs. Nothing like a used sign market. See? And donated food, sign-in table, and even more on down along Melrose. So I think that's going to do it, gang. Of course, the storied Paramount gates are down here, walking along the front. This was where we had a Star Trek themed day in 07 for the 07-08 strike, which was huge. It was new. It was a new thing that year. Social media was coming into its own. Hey! Jonathan. We got the Jonathan Fernandez, everybody. Let me get off my camera there.
All right, there we go. Hello, hello, hello.
This is YouTube Live, but I was
All right, I love it.
Had you been here most of the hours, or did you just?
I just arrived, but yeah, I'm
Okay.
usually at Paramount, but I've been over at Disney and I've been over at Netflix.
All right. How many episodes? How many seasons?
Only one.
Okay.
So yeah.
What are those Chaos on the Bridge years?
Exactly.
Yes.
Enterprise.
Enterprise, yes. There was, so Chris Black and Andre Bermanis.
They were here?
John Fernandez.
All right, I love one.
Had their Enterprise caps on. They were going, no one's they're gonna boo us off the side. Like, no.
Oh, they got their hats. See, I needed my
The black cap with the cap.
Oh, that's nice. I know that. Well, this is how long ago it was. I had my little one in his Captain Kirk onesie. So that was really the best one. But I could never fit in there.
Well, there's no other property or franchise. There's nothing else like Star Trek over so many years with so many writers. Most of it being TV.
Yeah. And everyone comes out, and I saw people in their costumes.
There were a few fans of
Fans, and this is where you gotta go if you want. If you're a fan, this is the place to be to meet all your favorite Star Trek writers. But they're all here.
Yeah, which you never get to do at a convention because who invites writers to conventions?
And if you walk in circles, they'll probably talk to you. If you're nice and you're not foaming at the mouth, they will happily walk in circles with you.
Like they're doing right here.
Look at them.
Yeah.
You can talk to everyone, ask all the questions you've been dying to ask. Right here at Paramount. Star Trek writers.
And it's, and there's no Star Trek made at Paramount now, but it's still I say it's the spiritual home.
No, this is definitely the home. This is where, Desi Lou. It was our Star Trek was here. Desi Lou was here. Desi Lou is right down there. They had to break the wall through when Paramount bought the Desi Lou Studios. So this is where everything is there. This is super old school. But yeah, this is the place to be, and it's absolutely the spiritual home. And when the Enterprise comes down, it will be right here on the Paramount lot.
And so we have residuals from reruns today because of Desi.
Oh, 100%.
The whole industry has.
100%. 100%. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Yeah.
Because in the old days on TV, they were like, who wants to watch a show twice? You watch it once and who cares?
But the genius of Desi Arnaz was he taped everything. It really is because of him that I Love Lucy and all those shows were put on tape. And all those shows exist literally because of Desi Arnaz. No one thought it was worth the expense of taping those shows. Why would you spend the money on that? He invented the 3-camera format. That's all him. Amazing.
Anyway, well, I'll let you go. I was just about to wrap up.
All right, wrap it up.
We just now met. This was the first time
in
after
real
all the
life.
years.
In real life.
IRL, and we need to do a sit down sometime. Okay. Thank you, John. It's great to thank you for yelling. And that's what it's been like. That was a mini microcosm of what the morning. Only multiply that by 147, and that's what the morning was like. So I'm going to give you another gate shot there. Paramount. There's the afternoon shift. The shifts are 9 to 1 and 1 to 4, which is why the Star Trek day was set for a shift of 9 to 1, and it was something to behold. So this area on the other side of the gate, on the corner, there were probably 120 people crammed in on few too many levels. Lots of folks are going to be obscure. I'm not sure who took the photo. We'll figure that out, and I'm sure you will see it popping up on socials, whatever. They were not about to hand around 147 different cameras while this mob stood up there having their own little mini session. Maybe unofficial pitch sessions were going on up there. It was incredible. As much as I remember fondly, in the middle of a strike, which is not pleasant, but as well organized and as revolutionary as that one, because it was the first social media strike and the writers did a great job, WGA, having the other guilds in line as solidarity, even more so this time, but even more so the popular image campaign, the perception of the social media. So many writers have just been on there. People follow writers now. Writers were invisible. And even if you were a showrunner, you were invisible. Until you had 10 or 20 years in the can. And we are more able now to follow writers, even the junior or the first timers. It was so cool to watch younger writers, even writers' assistants who are climbing the ladder. I talked to one who's working on Starfleet Academy now. There were even a couple of Academy people here today. But yeah, it was just amazing. So I'm going to sign off now. There's still picketing going on before, but the Star Trek theme day is gone. It was even larger, and it was even more profound than the '07 Star Trek theme day because there were more bodies, there were more Star Trek writers since then. The generations have turned, and people know about it, and people can support them, and the whole WGA cause is out there. The directors are sitting down now, the actors are next month, all these unions are, even the Teamsters, and I ought to say the creative crews, the stage crews and creative folks, art, everything in the art world. Animation folks, we had Star Trek comic book writers, I got with them, some of the game manual makers were here, people picketing. There's such a unified franchising, because it's a paradigm shift, and we've talked about this till we're blue in the face. I say it, but it's always worth repeating. This is not just about, oh, we want 10%, we'll give you 5, okay, we hash it out and get 7. This is not about incrementals. This was existential to the whole way entertainment. And it's because of the impact, the inroads of the tech world and people who aren't entertainment raised coming to it's Wall Street intruding on entertainment. And everything from how that affects, and short seasons and streaming, which is good in many ways, but it totally blew up the old way people were paid and structured. So, okay, fine, we need a new one. Well, this is the first step to get a new way to have a living in a streaming short season 10-episode world. At the same time, everything in these writers' rooms and the whole AI boogeyman hanging over everybody.